Good evening, and thank you for being here tonight. My name is Dan Stevens, and I have the honor and privilege to be the principal at Brandon High School. I once again want to thank every single person in this auditorium for being here tonight. You sitting out there is the reason that these fine young adults are sitting up here tonight, so thank you so much. Before we get started, I do want to do a couple of announcements, a couple of congratulations, and recognize those people that have helped make tonight possible. In doing a night like this, there is so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes to make this night a successful night. First and foremost, the person that organized this event and is solely responsible for almost everything you see here, I want to give a big round of applause to our counseling secretary, Jody Williamson, who's over there. Also with us tonight that had a big hand in helping tonight run smoothly, our two counselors, Mr. Mike Brennan and Mrs. Jessica Stone. Assistant principals is with us as well tonight, Mr. Mike Tucker. And athletic director, Don Wachowski. Our superintendent, Mr. Dr. Matt Outlaw. And I believe we have two board members joining us tonight, President Kevin McClellan and Chris Yukas. Am I missing any other board members that are here? Awesome. Well, thank you once again, everybody, for being here tonight. Good evening and welcome to Brandon High School's 38th Annual Honors Convocation. Tonight, it is my distinct honor and privilege to stand in front of you and all of these amazing students as we wind down the 2015-2016 school year. Sitting in front of you are not only the finest students at Brandon High School, but in Oakland County and the state of Michigan. Their efforts both in the classroom and their deeds in the community go unrivaled by any other community or school in the area. Tonight we salute the best of the class of 2016, highlighting their accomplishments and recognizing them for their hard work and dedication the past 13 years. I always refer to our students' education as a three-way triangle, with the student being at the point of the triangle, the teacher at one point, and the parents at another. To get to this point in a student's academic successes, usually that triangle cannot be severed. So please help me in congratulating the hard-working staff and teachers at Brandon High School for all of their dedication towards these amazing students. Lastly, you, the parents and family, without your support, role modeling, and examples you set, the students sitting in front of us tonight would probably never be here in the first place. Students, please give it up for the people in the audience who played a huge role in transforming you into the amazing young adults you have become. Without further ado, thank you very much, and let me introduce our first presenter of the night, who will be announcing the awards for band. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matt Pagel.
Good evening. Great to see everybody here tonight. I'm Matt Pagel. I'm the band director here at the high school, and I'm presenting the band department awards. So first, I would just like to say to all of the seniors that are in band, I can't thank them enough. For a student to start in 6th grade and make it all the way to this point, each and every one of them has given so much of themselves to the program and just made it better just by being here. So the two students that will get the band department award tonight always do more than is asked. They give of their time, they lead by example, they show kindness, and probably most importantly, they help the other people around them. So tonight, the winners of the band department award are Jacob Urban and Sarah Burgess.
As the presenters come up, if you don't mind, please announcing the next one behind you in the program, that would be phenomenal. Up next for business, career, and technology education and industrial technology, Mr. Jeff Mackey.
Welcome, everyone. It's an honor to be here this evening. I am here on behalf of the Career and Technical Education program at Brandon High School, the CTE program. I'm going to be presenting 3 awards, and then I'm also going to be presenting the Drum Award. So, let's begin. The Business Award. Mrs. Leslie usually hands this award out, and she can't be here this evening, so she prepared a statement for me to read, and I'll do that right now. Mrs. Leslie uses the phrase quiet leader to describe the student. He quietly and consistently continued to excel in the business classes year after year. This is why when considering who to choose for this year's business award, Mrs. Leslie said this student's name was at the top of the list. Not only did this student take and earn an A in every class in both the business and finance programs here at BHS, including Accounting 1, Accounting 2, Personal Finance, Introduction to Business, and Microsoft Office certification, he also completed the Digital Design program as well, learning advanced computer graphics and web design skills. But he didn't stop there. He also started computer science curriculum this semester, but he will graduate before completing that program. And again, to date, he earned a 4.0 in each of these 10 courses. Mrs. Leslie wanted to add what a pleasure it has been to work with this student each semester for the last 3 to 4 years. His work is of the highest quality, just like his work ethic. He has helped others around him, and he quietly leads by example. He shows up every day with a smile and a can-do attitude. Still, he knows when to have some fun and when to get down to business. Mrs. Leslie knows if Mr. George was still here, he would echo Mrs. Leslie's sentiment. In class, Mrs. Leslie knew him as Clarence. On the basketball court, we all know him as Tarek. This year's business award goes to Clarence Tarek Archibald. Congratulations. We do not believe he is here this evening, so accepting the award on behalf of the designer is myself. Thank you very much. I'm happy for the award. One done. Now I'd like to present the Career and Technical Education Award. This award goes to the most deserving student. This student has completed multiple CTE programs, which include computer graphics, advanced computer graphics and animation with Mrs. Leslie, programming with Mr. George, wood shop, metal shop, drafting, and architectural design with Mr. Sakachi, and last but not least, introduction to broadcasting and advanced broadcasting. Out of all the CTE courses, it is within the broadcasting classes where the student shines. He has the one thing that is not tangible and cannot be bottled, but is the most important factor: passion. This passion can be seen in his quality work that he displays with each production he creates. Furthermore, his understanding and use of special effects is simply jaw-dropping. If you want to stop students in their tracks, play one of his videos in class because they are so masterfully crafted. One cannot help but stop what they're doing and watch. Furthermore, his excellent productions are his calling card for his peers and teachers to seek him out to create various classroom and school district videos. I wish personally that I could keep him for another 4 years. However, he has Hollywood to conquer, and I don't want to get in his way. Congratulations to this year's Career and Technical Education Award winner, Mr. Andrew Foster. 2 more to go. Up next, the 2016 Industrial Technology Award. Usually this is handed out by Mr. Sakachi. He cannot be here this evening, so he prepared another statement that I shall read. This year's award winner has taken many industrial classes here at Brandon High School: wood shop, metal shop, and drafting classes. This year's award winner has taken OTC for engineering and spent most of their time working with CAD. This year's award winner has been working all school year long at AMC, Automation Modular Components, CAD working. This year's winner is split between two fine students who have done all the same qualifications together throughout their high school years. Congratulations to Brett Shogren and Seth Hamp. Come on up here. This is Mark. We're going to business world. It was fantastic. Finally, I have the honor of presenting the 2016 Brandon High School Drama Award. This year's recipient has been part of the Brandon stage for most of her school life. In a way, she has grown up on this stage, starting off by playing secondary kid roles to eventually maturing into a star. She embodies everything a director could ask for in an actress: talent, charm, range, and tenacity. She is truly a force to be reckoned with, not afraid of performing at her highest abilities and leaving all that she has to offer on the stage. As a sophomore, she won the leading role in a musical during a time where leads were usually for upperclassmen only. Her acting resume is rich and runs deep, ranging from a loving farmer's housewife, to a fast-talking, gun-wielding sharpshooter, to an insecure, bullying sheriff, to an old, grizzled, shunned cat, to a prideful, sharp-tongued, no-nonsense heroine, just to name a few. No matter what role you throw at her, she finds the heart of the character and brings them to beautiful life. I could not have asked for a better student to spend the last 4 years with. It has been an honor and privilege to work with her, and I'm going to miss her terribly next year. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 Brandon High School Drama Award goes to Miss Morgan Barton. And without further ado, up next for the English Language Arts and Yearbook Award, Mr. Jeffrey Hughes.
Good evening. The recipient of the English Department Award is a student that has excelled above and beyond in every area of our department. Her academic record speaks for itself. She has taken several AP courses during her time here. She completed the STEM program in a distinguished manner, and she will now graduate this year with an impressive GPA in the top 10% of her class. While her academic accomplishments are impressive, it is the character, integrity, insight, and compassion of this young woman that continues to impress both the staff and her peers. We are proud to see such a distinguished young woman graduating from Brandon High School. We are proud tonight to recognize the accomplishments of the class of 2016 English Department honoree, Caitlin Barr. Every year, one yearbook senior stands out from the rest with their commitment and determination to produce the highest quality yearbook. However, this year is unique. Without these two seniors, the yearbook would not have been complete. Each student had her own role and worked diligently to create a yearbook that the students, staff, and community could be proud of. The first recipient of the Yearbook Award started her yearbook career as a junior, but this did not stop her from asserting herself and taking a leadership role. When stories needed to be edited, she quickly volunteered. She became a key staff member who gave writing advice and editing tips to the other members. It quickly became clear that she would make a great editor. This past year, she devoted endless hours to writing, editing, and rewriting each yearbook story. She's an exceptional student and will accomplish great things at Ferris State University. Congratulations to this year's co-recipient for the Yearbook Award, Megan Yukas. Before the second recipient of the Yearbook Award applied to be part of the yearbook staff, Ms. Elkins heard about her amazing photography skills. The yearbook students urged her to apply, and with her decision to join the yearbook staff, she greatly enhanced the look of our publication. For the past 2 years, her pictures captivated our emotions. It captured the essence of many memorable moments from the high school year. Students strived to be part of her group and aspired to take pictures of her caliber. Her photography has had a lasting impression on the yearbook staff members and added a professional feel to the book. She put in endless hours of work and editing to ensure the yearbook pictures were exceptional. She has a creative mind that will serve her well at the College of Creative Studies. Congratulations to this year's co-recipient for the Yearbook Award, Carly Hoffman. And now Ms. Marino will be presenting the Foreign Language Spanish Award.
Good evening. My name is Lori Marino, and I'm here to represent the Spanish department this evening. Congratulations to everyone on stage. It's truly a pleasure to work here, and I've worked at some point over the last 4 years with many of these students. I'm very proud of them, and I'm very excited to be here tonight. The recipient of the Spanish Award this year is a student who's taken 5 years of Spanish. He serves as a role model to others. He works hard. He has amazing work ethic. He walks in the door every day ready to learn, ready to speak Spanish, and he pushes everybody around him to be their absolute best. I just can't say enough nice things about Ethan Verstrady, this year's Spanish Award recipient.
Oops, she didn't announce. She didn't announce the next presenter. Yeah. And now presenting Ms. Baldwin.
I'm Mrs. Baldwin. I am here to represent the math department in the math department awards. Every year we have a tough decision to make. We look for students that have gone above and beyond in mathematics. They've exhausted the math curriculum here at Brandon, and they have taken AP Stats, AP Calc. They've done well on these tests. They've continued on to college, preferably if they can, or if we've got students that have done that. This year we've had quite a few, and they've done well in college. Both of these students have tutored other students, helped them through math. They've come in, they've worked with the teachers, made sure they got the content down. They've gone above and beyond in so many different ways. The two students that have the math award are Alexa Lallinger and Adam Keller. We know both these students will be missed, and we look for great things to come from them. The next announcer will be Mr. Matt Prevost for the Social Studies Award.
All right, the two gentlemen that earned this year's Social Studies Department Award, first of all, they pushed themselves academically. They took multiple AP courses, did well in all of those. But I think more importantly are some of these other characteristics. Number one, they were always engaged in classes. They made a positive environment for everyone around them. I have multiple examples from this year where I'm thinking back to the school year, and they just helped the class move forward, helped me as a teacher get through those days. And the last thing is I think they demonstrated a real intellectual curiosity for history and politics. One of these gentlemen, I believe, won mock election for most likely to be president, or nominated, yes. This other gentleman is very impressive as a student athlete. To do so well in the classes and to see him do so well on the athletic field was impressive. I'll let you try to decide who was which. First one's Matt Babb and Andrew Haydup. Tomich for student services.
Thank you. Every year when I present this award, I look around at the students on the stage and think, how did they get here? For some of our students, it was a pretty straight shot. They combined tremendous ability with a great work ethic and made it straight to the top. For some of our other students, though, the road wasn't quite so straight. It may have had a few curves in it, a lot of ups and yes, a few downs. But the important thing was they learned from their journey, and they learned a lot. And the saying is that it's the journey that will make me stronger. This first recipient of the Student Services Award certainly fits that bill, and I am honored to welcome Ms. Justina Hoffmaster to the stage. The next student that I'd like to present an award to is one of those students that you cannot help but like to be around. He brings to school every day a work ethic beyond any on this stage, or equal to any on this stage. He brings a joy of learning. He brings a joy of being in school. There are very few people that have ever spent time around this young man who don't walk away a happier and more fulfilled person. You'll see him in charge of our recycling program. You'll see him around the building performing numerous tasks. And it has been a pleasure in my 4 years here to know him this entire time. Please give a big round of applause to Mr. Nick Adams. Thank you. Next up, presenting the awards for physical education, science, visual fine arts, and local music, Mr. Mike Tucker.
Good evening, everyone. The first award we're giving away is the Physical Education Award. The 2016 Physical Education Award recipient took 6 physical education classes at Brandon High School, had a 4.0 in all 6 classes. The student was a great teammate, demonstrating knowledge of the sport, along with athletic ability in all the activities. He also showed a strong competitive spirit, but also did a great job of not taking it too far. It is my honor to announce Jared Matusik as the 2016 Physical Education Award winner. Next is the Science Department Award. The recipients of the Science Department Award are 2 amazing, hardworking individuals. Both students have exhausted the entire science curriculum by taking AP Biology, AP Chemistry, and Physics during their 4 years at Brandon High. These students also maintained high academic marks, and they were part of Brandon's top 10. Both of these recipients have represented Brandon at the Flint Metro League Science and Math competition, where Brandon has earned all-league champion status 3 out of the last 4 years. The Science Department would like to award Adam Kelly and Alexa Lowinger with this year's Science Department Award. Next up is the Visual and Fine Arts Award. If you'd like to know what makes a good recipient for a Visual Fine Arts Department Award, it includes someone who has taken a variety of art classes, anything from painting to drawing, ceramics to photography, and jewelry to design. Not only does this person take on more than the required visual arts classes, this person excels at all mediums, oftentimes being selected to participate in art competitions and/or art shows. This person listens to and accepts constructive criticism to mold the required techniques into something of their own, something that only a true artist can visualize. This year's recipient fulfills all of these qualities. Congratulations to Kayla Simpson on being this year's Visual Fine Arts Department Award recipient. Next is the Vocal Music Award. This student has been a member of show choir for 4 years. They participated in district and state solo ensemble 3 out of 4 years. This past April, the Brandon Choirs competed at a national festival in New York City, where this student was highly praised for their solo in one of the pieces. The student has proven to be a strong leader in both performance and in sight reading, helping the Brandon Show Choir to their nearly perfect sight reading score at the District Choral Festival this year. This student is attending Oakland University, where they hope to be involved in the choir and musical theater productions. Congratulations to Carson Art on being this year's Vocal Music Award winner. And now I'll turn it back over to Mr. Stevens.
What an amazing community we live in here in Brandon and the Ortonville area. We're very lucky, as part of our evening tonight, to welcome many of our community members who have been so gracious over the years to Brandon High School and our students, and those students have went on to do wonderful and miraculous things. So I want to thank the community who are here tonight to give out awards, both academic and monetary awards, to our students tonight. At this moment now, I would like to turn it over to our board president, Mr. Kevin McClellan, for the board president's award.
Good evening, everybody. Before we get started, I'd like to say thank you to everybody up on the stage, everybody out there for a great job you guys have both done in your representative roles here. The Brandon Board of Education's President's Award is a bit unique in that we give this award and scholarship to a student that's overcome great obstacles, but yet still performed at a superior level both in and out of the classroom. These students also exemplify what it means to be a Brandon Blackhawk and act as a model for the rest of the student body. The names are displayed in a plaque that we see as you walk into Brandon High School. This year we're pleased to have 2 students that mirror what this award stands for. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winners of the Brandon Board of Education President's Award, Urelis Biarga Leone and Jonathan Burke. Thank you.
From the Brandon Education Association, please help me in welcoming teacher Andrea Ferguson.
I'm used to standing in front of teenagers, but adults. Give us a shot. I'm Andrea Ferguson, president of the Brandon Education Association and math teacher at Brandon High School. The Brandon Education Association represents all of the talented and dedicated teachers within the Brandon School District. As teachers, we spend each day fostering the growth of our students, caring for their well-being, and helping each student to reach their own potential. Tonight is a bittersweet reminder of the time we spent growing together and the loss we feel as these remarkable young adults leave Brandon schools to enter out into the world. In an effort to continue to foster the growth of extraordinary students, the BEA is proud to offer 2 scholarships this year to 2 young ladies that are perfect examples of excellence. These young ladies are destined for great things, and it is our honor to aid in their journey. Tonight we would like to honor Alexis Lounger and Catherine Gearhart. Next we have the Community Service Scholarship given by Lynette Bailey.
Good evening. My name is Lynette Bailey. I am owner of Custom Creations by Lynette. This is the first year that I will be presenting. Actually, it's my very first scholarship since launching my business several years ago. The scholarship is named Community Service and required details about community service performance by each applicant to qualify for consideration. It's been interesting to read how busy many of the students are and how many have not only served their communities, but have traveled to areas outside to help those who are less fortunate than we are. Benevolence and humility are very admirable qualities, and I'm proud of each student for putting others above themselves. One aspect of the application and decision process that I didn't expect to experience was the personal side of the review. Many students have excelled in academics, organized sports, youth organizations, volunteer work while facing adversity and major challenges in their personal lives. These students are to be commended on being focused, determined, and dedicated to high-level achievements while juggling outside distractions and influences. The student selected to receive this award has performed many volunteer hours for Ortonville Community Emergency Fund, known as OSEF, Brandon Township Library events, Ortonville Brandon Relay for Life fundraising to fight cancer, assisted elderly adults and had meals with them to keep them from being alone, worked with disabled children, and would love to be involved with animal rescue organizations. This young woman is a member of the National Honor Society, the Student Council, and her GPA exceeds a 3.9 in spite of how active she is in her extracurricular activities. She will be attending Grand Valley State University in the fall. Stay focused, work hard, and never forget the rewarding feeling of helping and caring for others. I wish you luck in all of your future endeavors. Logan Owen, please come forward to And our next presenter for Eastern Star and Masonic Lodge is Henry Lozier.
Good evening. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to present the scholarships for the Order of the Eastern Star and Masonic Lodge. Tonight's recipient for the Order of the Eastern Star will receive a $350 scholarship. Sarah Burgess, will you please come forward? For the Masonic Lodge, for the first time, we have the pleasure of presenting 4 $500 scholarships in cooperation with the Masonic Foundation of Michigan. And the recipients are Alexa Launger, Blake Marcus, Haley Lipinski, and Samantha Wardell. Presenter will be the Howard Fletcher Scholarship from the Fletcher family.
Good evening. My name is Doug Kish. This is Cindy Fletcher Foyt, and this is Kevin Fletcher, and we're very honored to be here representing the Fletcher family. Harvey Fletcher was a principal, teacher, and coach in the Brandon schools for 33 years, And when he retired in 1989, the district honored him by naming Brandon Fletcher Intermediate School in his honor. And in 2002, one of his former students and players, his name was Joe Slaughter, class of 1965, decided to pay honor to his former coach by creating a scholarship in his memory, or in his honor actually at the time. And so he created what was called the Harvey Fletcher Herff Jones Scholarship for future educators. We lost Mr. Fletcher in 2004, but the scholarship has definitely been able to maintain his values and what he's been able to do all these years. We're very honored tonight to be able to present 3 of these scholarships to some of these young people. The first one is a $1,000 scholarship to a person that is planning to study elementary education, attend Oakland Community College for a year, and then transfer to Oakland University. Would you please help us in congratulating Morgan Weslowski? Our second scholarship winner is planning to study secondary education at Oakland University and become an English teacher. Please help us in congratulating Madison Hassick with a $2,000 scholarship. And our third scholarship winner for $3,000 is planning to study elementary education at Oakland University in the fall. Please help us in congratulating Sandra Peters.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kevin Fletcher. Harvey Fletcher is my father. And it's an honor for me to be here tonight, along with you folks, to represent the Harvey Fletcher Memorial Foundation, which we started about 1.5 years ago with Eyes on Tonight. We wanted to be able to award a student with a scholarship, and we wanted to broaden the horizons on what Joe Slaughter had started. His eyes were on education. We opened up ours to any student going to college. We started last year, like I said. Last summer we had a golf outing to try and raise some funds. It did pretty well. We exceeded our expectations. And this year we're going to do that as well. On June 25th, we're going to have another golf outing at Goodrich Country Club. So we appreciate any attendance there. That'd be great. We're proud to announce that, like I said, we exceeded our goals. And one of the things that we were able to do with the excess money was to meet with the principal at Brandon Fletcher Intermediate School and present her with a check for $500 going towards the Buddy Bench fund that they're starting up. Also, okay, so tonight we want to award 2 $1,000 scholarships. The first one we would like to present to a young man who's going to attend Central Michigan University, majoring in psychology with a minor in leadership. Congratulations, Kyle Jennings. And secondly, the second scholarship will be presented to a student who you've already met this evening. She will be attending Grand Valley State University in the Honors College and will be studying engineering and medicine, Logan Owen. And next to the podium is going to be Andrew Phillips representing Harvey Swanson Elementary. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here this evening to award 2 scholarships. I'm the principal of Harvey Swanson Elementary. My name is Andy Phillips. I'll be playing in the golf outing there on the whatever it is, 25th. Looking forward to that. Also looking forward to being the principal at the intermediate school as well. Many of you guys have been in Ortonville or Brandon since you were in kindergarten. Show of hands. Very nice. I know graduation time is always a season that we celebrate accomplishments in high school, but hopefully, I know that you guys remember the first day that you dropped your son or daughter off to preschool and kindergarten. You're about ready to do that again, probably in the fall, when you drop them off to college or whatever their next stage of life is going to be. It's always nice to come to these things to show you guys that we all care about you and keep track of you, and love it when you come and visit us. Even, hopefully you remember. I know many of your parents, grandparents remember us as well. Our staff at Harvey Swanson has started in 2003. We've done Casual for a Cause to raise some money to award 2 scholarships. What we do is you're going to get an envelope, and in that envelope it's an invitation to come to our 3rd grade farewell, so you can model what successful student life is like going off into your future. So the winners of the Harvey Swanson Scholarship are Catherine Gerhardt and Ariana Gellin. Next to the stage, representing the Lions Club, Terry Violence.
This year's kind of neat because it's our 50th year anniversary in the Lions Club in Nortonville community. A little bit about the Lions, just do a little advertising for ourselves. We were a Chicago business, and in 1925, Helen Keller, addressing the Lions, challenged us to become the Knights of the Blind and Crusade of Blindness. So we've given over $100,000 to students in this school district over the past few years. Some of the things we do in the community is help any people that need anything for glasses, Lead a Dog for the Blind, Arts for Beats. We have a camp up in Lapeer called Bear Lake that we take blind students to and have classes there for them. A little bit about our organization. We're the largest self-service organization in the world. We have over 45,000 members, 1.5 million members, in 45,000 clubs, over 200 countries. That's more countries than the United States recognizes. What we do is, we have the Ortonville Days. We have the beer tent stuff. Sadly enough, last year we kind of got taken by a carnival and didn't get what we applied for. And this year we're not going to be able to have a carnival because we can't get anyone. But we will be having a circus, which is pretty neat, a big 3-ring circus. It's going to be pretty nice. That's about it. It's enough. I'd like to call these. I'll name them. You can get them. Alexis Longer. We're giving out $3,500 this year. Bryce is not here, I understand. Logan Owen. Catherine Gerhardt. Scout Kroll. And Morgan Barker. All we ask is that you, when it's time to give your scholarship, we need the proof that you put a deposit down. That's all we need. Okay? I'd like for Michigan State Credit Union, Renee Doyle.
Good evening, everyone. At MSU Federal Credit Union, which is the former CBCCU that was in town, we are proud to give back to our community. In fact, it is one of our core values. Through volunteering, mentorship, donations, and more, we are able to strengthen the communities in which we work and live. Supporting youth and students in our communities is an important part of what we do at the credit union. We know that today's young adults are tomorrow's leaders. Lifting them up through scholarships, financial education, and internship opportunities are some of the ways we give back to this important and impactful group of individuals. These scholarships will help 3 amazing young adults succeed. These seniors have demonstrated a desire for learning and growth. Each one of them have contributed to their communities in a unique way, and that is why on behalf of MSU FCU, I am proud to present each of these students with a $500 scholarship and a certificate of recognition of all their hard work and financial responsibility. I have been in the credit union for 9 years, and I have done the schools. I've seen many of these kids grow up with this, and I am very happy to announce my 3 winners are Rose Alt, Melanie Sirkovich, and Avery Tiberian. So now I'd like to have the National Honor Society, Ms. Emma Hubbard, come up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emma Hubbard, and I am the upcoming president of the National Honor Society for the 2016-2017 school year. Every year, NHS awards a scholarship to a senior student who is not a member of NHS, but has demonstrated the qualities that NHS values: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. This year, NHS has raised $300 for this purpose. With that said, it is my pleasure to announce the scholarship winner, Monique McDonald. She's not here, but up next is Mr. Stevens representing Trucktown Thunder Robotics.
Mr. Andrew Spees would like to apologize. He couldn't be here at the last minute tonight, so he asked me to give this award for robotics. As many of you know, the robotics program here in Brandon and the Ortonville area is one of the best programs, not only around in this area in the Flint Metro League, but in the whole state. It's unbelievable the amounts of kids that we have participating in our robotics program, both here and combined with Holly. And it extends all the way down throughout the whole Brandon School District system, all the way down into the lower levels, and is only looking to grow and get bigger and get better. Through their efforts, they were able to raise some money today for 2 very well-deserving students who have spent, I'm guessing all 4 years, but I don't know that for sure. I know have been very active members in the Brandon Ortonville Robotics Trucktown Thunder. First, let me bring up to, for a $750 scholarship, Ben Eckert. Also, for a $1,000 scholarship, Matthew Bale. At this time, to present our 30 Club recipients, Counselor Mike Brennan.
Good evening. Each year, close to 2 million students nationwide take the ACT exam. Of all of those, a score of 18 will get students into a majority of colleges across the country. The average score is a 21. Many scholarships become available with a score of 23 or 24. A 28 puts you in the top 10% of test takers. And a score of 30 represents those in the top 5% in the entire nation. That means that those with a 30 or higher scored higher than 95% of all students who take the test. Now I'd like to take the opportunity to recognize some of the Brandon students who have joined this illustrious club. This evening we have 8 students. I'd like to call all of them up to join us on the stage. Rose Alt, Matthew Babb, sorry, let's hold applause until I get all of them out here, I wasn't clear about that. Rose Alt, you can come join us. Matthew Babb, Jacob Donders, Thomas Hassey, Edward Khalil, Adam Kelly, Jessica Crecia, and Alexa Lowinger. Please join me in giving them a hand. There's more. I'd like to welcome to the podium Mr. Don Wachowski to announce our foreign exchange students.
Good evening, everyone. At this time, I'd like to recognize the foreign exchange students that joined us this past school year. These students were a great asset to our building, and I am confident in saying that we have learned as much from them as they have learned from us. Perhaps the most important lesson we have learned from them is their enthusiasm and passion for getting involved in the many opportunities that Brandon High School has to offer. Many of them, in addition to a rigorous class schedule, and of course adjusting to the American culture, have participated and positively impacted our sports, clubs, and many other extracurricular activities. I always admire their confidence and willingness to try new things. We are sad to see them leaving us, but we'll forever remember them as an integral part of our Brandon family. As a token of our appreciation, and what has become a Brandon High School tradition, thanks to the generous donation by Mr. Dan Gabies, we would like to provide each of you with your own full-size American flag. Please help me in recognizing the following BHS students, and we'll go ahead and once again give them a round of applause at the end. And if you guys could just line up here, that would be great. From Germany, Miriam Holthausen. From Finland, Lydia Lappai. You know what, let's just go ahead and give them a big round of applause. It's more fun that way. From the Czech Republic, Simon Levelman. From Japan, Yota Mizuno. From Vietnam, In Win. From China, Peter Pan. From Italy, Giorgio Curciani. From Germany, Teresa Teckentrup. From Thailand, Si Tanan Tada Nu Kun Watana. And from Germany, Mathis Thompson. Thank you so much to all of you for being with us this year. It's been our pleasure. Let's give them one more big round of applause. And now we'll turn it back to Mr. Stevens.
Not in your program, but two people that I would like to recognize for the Flint Metro League Award. Every year, the Flint Metro League recognizes the best of the best students throughout our league, as indicated by both overall GPA and ACT score combined. The following two students have risen to the top of the Flint Metro League and will be honored at an upcoming breakfast. Please help me in congratulating both Alexa Lollinger and Adam Kelly. Next up, the Warren G. Harding Award. The Warren G. Harding Award is an award and scholarship that is given to a student who shows good citizenship both in and out of the classroom, represents what it means to be a citizen of the Brandon community, and excels in their academics. These names will also be placed on a plaque that is displayed as you walk into Brandon High School. Please help me in congratulating both Haley and Hannah Labanowski. The Principals Award. The Principals Award is an award and scholarship given to a student who exemplifies what it means to be a Brandon Blackhawk. This person excels in the classroom, shows phenomenal school spirit, and brings the school and community together as one. These names will also be placed on a plaque that is displayed as you walk into Brandon High School. Please help me in recognizing three very deserving people: Sully Tomich, Kyle Jennings, and Emily Tucker. I now will turn it over to Mr. Mike Tucker, who will present the Cum Laude Awards.
The following students are those that have achieved cum laude status by earning a 3.5 to a 3.6 grade point average throughout their high school careers. This will be signified by them receiving a bronze cord award at graduation. When your name is called, please come up to be congratulated and receive your bronze cord. Please hold your applause until all students come up and are recognized. Clarence Archibald, Karsten Arndt, Joelle Bauman, Evan Beeth, Abigail Bonsra, Rachel Brown, Melinda Chang, Marissa Escamilla Flores, Sophia Gomez, Ariana Gellin, Aaron Gordon, Stephen Graham, Tyler Isola, Claire Kading, Trey Kerr, Maya Kilbarger, Christopher King, Brendan Ladd, Peyton Newell, Allison Oliver, Samantha Southern, Emily Tucker, Liston Wagner, and Jacob Zamborowski. Give them a round of applause. Next up is Mr. Wachowski for the magna cum laude.
The following students are those that have achieved magna cum laude status by earning a 3.70 to 3.89 GPA throughout their high school academic careers, signified by them receiving a silver cord to be worn at graduation. When your name is called, please come up to be congratulated and receive your silver cord. Please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Denari Armstrong, Rose Alt, Matthew Babb, Eurelis Baerga Leon, Caitlin Barth, Mackenzie Bolton, Sarah Burgess, Julianne Campbell, Benjamin Eckert, Elizabeth Frisch, Catherine Gerhardt, Brendan Guziak, Andrew Hayduck, Sarah Hines, Jacob Herta, Randy Jeanette, Kyle Jennings, Edward Khalil, Andrew Keating, Kim Kozlov, Haley Lapanowski, Hannah Lapanowski, Brian Laverne, Brooke Lisi, Blake Macias, Justin Mason, Celeste Miller, Devin Murphy, Sandra Peters, Caitlin Steidel, Avery Sweeter, Bailey Tamba, Sullivan Tomich, Ethan Verstrady, Rachel Violasi. I've got a feeling this place is ready to explode in applause. So can all our magna cum laudes please stand at this time? Congratulations. And now Mr. Stevens with the summa cum laudes.
following students are those that have achieved summa cum laude status by earning a 3.9 and above grade point average throughout their high school careers. This will be signified by them receiving a gold cord to be worn at graduation. When your name is called, please come up and be congratulated and receive your gold cord. Morgan Barton. Scout Kroll. Jacob Donders. Thomas Hassey. Adam Kelly. Jessica Crecia. Alexa Lowinger. Logan Owen. Samantha Wardell. Lynn Wummel. And Catherine Yeager. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brandon 2016 Summa Cum Laude winners. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our top 10, actually 11 students from the class of 2016. If you would come up here, guys, when I read off your name and stay up here so people can get pictures of all of you together, that would be wonderful. Thomas Hassey. Thomas Hassey ranked 9th in his class academically with a grade point average of 3.91. Thomas has been at Brandon for his entire school career. He was in varsity soccer, cross country, and track for all 4 years at Brandon High School. Thomas will be attending Oakland University's Honors College on a presidential scholarship and will be pursuing a degree in biomedical engineering. Lynn Wummel. Lynn ranked 9th in her class academically with a grade point average of 3.91. Lynn was a member of student council, played on the basketball team for 3 years, as well as being on the swim team for 2. She has deferred her admission to Central Michigan University until the fall of 2017. Lynn will be taking a gap year and will leave in March to hike the Appalachian Trail, a 2,200-mile trail that spans from Georgia to Maine. Logan Owen. Logan ranked 8th in her class academically with a grade point average of 3.92. She was a member of the varsity soccer team for 3 years, along with the varsity bowling team. Logan was a parliamentarian of the National Honor Society, a member of student council, and a link crew leader. She is also a dog fanatic. Logan will be attending Grand Valley State University's Honor College, pursuing a degree in engineering, medical, or entrepreneurship. Katie Aker. Katie ranked 7th in her class academically with a grade point average of 3.93. Katie has been on the varsity tennis team for 4 years. She has worked for an electronic race timing company for multiple years. Katie will attend Missouri Western State University. There she will play on the tennis team and study biology. Samantha Wardell. Samantha ranked 6th in her class academically with a grade point average of 3.95. She was a member of the varsity swim team. In the fall, Samantha will attend Oakland University to study physics. Jacob Donders. Jacob ranked 5th in his class academically with a grade point average of 3.95. He was a section leader in the marching band, captain of the metal muscle robotics team, and a member of the Brandon High School cross-country team. In the fall, he will attend the University of Michigan Ann Arbor to study physics and mathematics. Jessica Crecia. Jessica ranks 4th in her class academically with a grade point average of 3.97. Jessica enjoys drawing outside of school. She has been working at the Brandon High School Performing Arts Center since 9th grade. Jessica will attend Michigan Technical University in the fall and will major in chemistry with a biochemistry concentration. Scout Crowell. Scout is 3rd in her class academically with a cumulative GPA of 3.98 for the past 4 years. Scout has run varsity cross country and track. She founded the BHS Youth Alive Study Club in her 3rd year at BHS and continues to run the club this year. Scout played the leading dance role in the BHS production of Oklahoma. In the fall of next school year, Scout will be attending Kenyon College with the intent to double major in psychology and Latin studies before obtaining her PhD in adolescent psychology. She is also signed with Kenyon College to run cross country and track for the next 4 years. Adam Kelly. Adam is salutatorian of the class of 2016 with a grade point average of 3.99 and is a member of the National Honor Society. Adam has played baseball for 14 years for the Brandon Hawks and has been on the Brandon varsity baseball team for 2 years. He has been a member of the varsity swim team for 2 years as well. Adam will be attending the University of Michigan in the fall, studying aerospace engineering with hopes of someday sending people to Mars. Adam Kelly is also this year's salutatorian and will be able to speak to all of us at graduation. Morgan Barton. Morgan is co-valedictorian of the class of 2016 with a GPA of 4.0. During the past 4 years at Brandon High School, Morgan has had the pleasure of being involved in many extracurricular activities and sports. From her freshman year, Morgan has performed in 8 productions and has been the vice president of the drama club. Over the past 2 years, Morgan was on the junior varsity bowling team. Other organizations Morgan was involved in include Lady Blues, a cappella choir, National Honor Society, and Limb Crew. Morgan will be attending the honors program at the University of Michigan Flint and will also have the opportunity to address us all at graduation. Alexa Lowinger. Alexa is also a co-valedictorian of the class of 2016 with a GPA of 4.0, as well as a scholar athlete playing every season, every single year. She is a Flint Metro League first team recipient for volleyball and honorable mention recipient for basketball. Alexa was captain of the volleyball and basketball teams as well as track and field. She works as an umpire and enjoys tutoring and is the treasurer of the National Honor Society. Alexa plans on attending the University of Rochester in New York, studying biochemistry, with plans to attend medical school for neurosciences. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the top 11 students for the class of 2016. Now for our athletic awards, Mr. Don Wachowski.
This is one of my favorite evenings of the year because I get to brag about you guys. I enjoy doing that. Through the hard work, dedication, and commitment of our coaches and athletes, particularly the leadership of our senior athletes, Brandon Athletics has accomplished one of the most successful athletic years in school history. We are currently rated number 3 overall in the Flint Metro All-Sports Trophy, an award that's handed out annually to the top athletic program within the Flint Metro League. Some of our highlights are as follows. Our football team finished 3rd place overall. They were playoff qualifiers. Our girls swim team finished in 3rd place. Our hockey team 3rd place. Our boys swim team 3rd place. Volleyball 2nd place overall. And basketball boys 2nd place overall. Our Flint Metro League champions to date have been boys soccer, and with their 9th straight, our competitive cheerleading program. You can cheer. MHSA district champions, boys soccer, wrestling, and boys basketball. We can cheer. And some of our top state finishes were our pom-pom team, who finished number 4 in the state this year, and then our powerlifting program, which finished number 4 in the state as well. Our spring sports are highly competitive, and we hope to achieve some additional championships this season. These great accomplishments, though team-oriented, still require some awesome individual efforts from our student athletes. A few that I'd like to highlight at this time from our senior class performances. Brian Laverne, wrestling, the MHSA individual state runner-up this year. Brian, stand up for us. Brendan Ladd, he finished 3rd place overall in the MHSA individual wrestling. And Andrew Hayduck, you can stand up for us. He is the powerlifting heavyweight state champion. So if you need help carrying anything out, or some of you who have a lot of your awards, Andrew told me he'd be more than willing to help this evening. So, collegiate athletes. We have 13, as of now, we have 13 senior athletes to date that have signed national letters of intent to continue their academic and athletic careers in college. And these are colleges ranging from Oakland University to Kenyon, to Tiffin, to Aquinas, to IPFW, Concordia, Elma, Missouri Western, just to name a few. Two special awards that I like to give to our athletic department highlights 2 of our key foundations. The first one being commitment, and the second of those being excellence. First, the B12 Award. This is a participation award, and these are athletes that have participated within our department every season, every year since they've been here at Brandon High School. So in total, they've earned 12 athletic participation awards. First, we have Sierra Coughlin. She has 4 sideline cheer, 4 competitive cheer, and 4 track. Next, we have Peyton Newell. Peyton's participated in 4 sideline POMs, 4 competitive POMs, 3 track, and 1 lacrosse. Congratulations to our B12 award winners. You guys can have a seat. And next, the B8 award, and this award's athletic excellence. That means they've earned 8+ varsity letters. So they have played on a varsity team 8 times or more throughout their athletic career here. First, we have Alicia Humes, 4 sideline cheer, 4 competitive cheer. Next, we have Caitlin Steidel, 4 sideline POMs, 4 competitive POMs. Also with a total of 8 varsity letters, 1 cross country, 1 sideline POMs, 2 sideline cheer, 2 competitive cheer, and 2 track, Morgan Raby. Next, we have Liston Wagner with 9 letters, 4 sideline cheer, 4 competitive cheer, and 1 track. Next, with 9 varsity letters earned, 3 volleyball, 2 basketball, 4 track, Alexa Lowinger. with 11 letters earned, 4 sideline poms, 4 competitive poms, 2 track, and 1 lacrosse, Peyton Newell. And our next 2 recipients, this is 12 varsity letters earned. So they earned a varsity letter every year, every season of their athletic career, from freshman through senior year. First with 12, 4 sideline cheer, 4 competitive cheer, and 4 track, Sierra Coughlin. And also with 12, 4 cross country, 4 soccer, and 4 track, Thomas Hassey. It was brought to my attention we need to go back to the B12 award every season, every year, earning 12, 4 football, 4 basketball, and 4 baseball, Caleb Carter. Let's give these award recipients one more big round of applause. And thank you, seniors and parents. You should be extremely proud of the foundation and the expectation you have helped create within our athletic department. I'm confident that if you take the same approach in the future years you have demonstrated here at BHS, you will find great success and happiness in the future. Thank you, and go Blackhawks.
We truly have been honored to work with your son and daughters the past 4 years. They're the reason that myself and the staff of Brandon High School want to wake up each morning and come to this place that we call work. I would like to thank you all for coming this evening. Please drive safely, and students, good luck in all that you do. Please join us in the lobby for cookies and punch immediately following the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me one more time in congratulating the best of the best Brandon High School has to offer, the class of 2016. Thank you, and have a great evening.